Hello guys, welcome to this new video. Today I will show you how to connect Jenkins with GitHub so that Jenkins will be able to clone directory and manage those directories. But like to clone like a GitHub repository and manage those repositories. So let's jump into the topic. So to clone GitHub, so I will go ahead here. For example, I will go into the dev. I will create a new job. Let's call that job clone. I will make that job probably a pipeline job here. And let's make it freestyle for now. Make that job a freestyle job. Come here, start with this one. So if you come down here, I will apply, for example, and save. Now we go back to configure. If you see here under source code management, I can select that my source code management is actually Git. Here, I will supply the URL job. So let's go to the DevOps Easy Learning GitHub. Let's pick like, for example, this one called session 5. I will come down here, I will clone. For now, it's going to be HTTPS. There will be another video that will show how to clone SSH. So clone here HTTPS. Go down here and supply this. You don't need to put any credential because it is HTTPS and it is a public repository. Everybody can clone it. And you make sure that the branch match. So when you put your repository, we need to come down here and check the branch. As you guys can see, the default branch is developed. If I run like this with master, it's going to fail until I put develop. So let's go first. That's a mistake that people do a lot. If I build, this job is going to fail because there's no branch called master. And if I click here, Jenkins will be complaining that he couldn't find the revision for master. Or I couldn't find a revision to build, verify the branch configuration. Why? Because here, my default branch here is develop and not master. So if I go back to the clone job, I go to configure, and then I give him the correct branch called develop. Now Jenkins will be able to run successfully. So Jenkins will go ahead and clone that branch. As you guys can see, if we go to the console output, you guys will see that Jenkins was able to check out that branch. Now, let's go inside the job and let's do ls. Let's find out if I do, let's do ls-l and see all the files and directory that are inside. If I click here, console output, when I say ls, you see ls-l give me readme all this file. If I go back onto GitHub, you will find out that those are the same file that Jenkins showed you, right? So this file, whether this directory and this tree file are the same as this directory here and the tree file that Jenkins gave us. So that's how you're able to connect Jenkins with GitHub. And then I will show you guys in the next one. Now, also, for when it comes to, for example, to connect Jenkins, okay, let me create another item here, a pipeline. So let's do a pipeline. Let's do pipeline job. If I pick pipeline, for example, I click here, I come down here under the definition of the pipeline here, I need to change to put source code management, right? That's for pipeline job. So the freestyle job is different. For pipeline job, freestyle job, you saw source code management somewhere, but for pipeline job, you need to come here under the pipeline, under definition, you click here, you choose pipeline script from source code management. Now you will have to supply that, something called a Jenkins file. So I will come here, source code management, I will say is Git. Now we have to supply a Jenkins file. So meaning that I will have to go look for a directory, for example, that has a Jenkins file. So if I come here under the directory, I know that there's probably this this guy here, this project here that has a Jenkins file. So I can come here, and if I take probably this project, I think there's a Jenkins file there. So my Jenkins file will be located under Stormer project 2, right? So that's where my Jenkins file will be located. I know they do have another project that we can check. I think that project can be called, I think, the Maven project here. So they have this Maven project here that that we can check, and does have a Jenkins file, a default Jenkins file, right? Jenkins file testing, Jenkins file 2. So it doesn't have a default, yeah. It does have the default Jenkins file, which is this one here. This default Jenkins file. So we can supply this repository, for example, the SSD HTTPS, supply that to Jenkins, and it doesn't need any credential. It has this Jenkins file, and then we need to make sure that we change that to develop as well, like we did on the freestyle job. We apply say, and Jenkins will be reading from the Jenkins file. So there will be other video that we follow about the Jenkins file. As you guys can see, it's going to read through all the stages of the Jenkins file. It might fail, it might pass, so it just depends. So as you guys can see, it's moving on, and it fails, right? So because this is reading from the Jenkins file, which file it is reading from? This file here. This file that has already been there. Okay, guys, I hope you guys like it. That's how you connect Jenkins with GitHub. Hope you like the video. I'll see you guys on the next video.